Welcome back, my weebs and otakus. It's Otakunofuji with another lewd video game. This time I'm playing Sword of the Vagrant. This is on Xbox. It originally released in 2018 on Steam as just The Vagrant, but it released on the consoles in late 2022 as Sword of the Vagrant. And it's kind of awesome. I'm just going to show you start off why it's awesome. It has a very distinct Vanillaware inspired art style. You know what I mean with the super busty ladies, impossibly busty ladies with clothes that barely cover their boobs. The art style is what appealed to me initially because I didn't know what this game even was. But it was on my Xbox store as one of the recommended games because, you know, they'll recommend you stuff based on what you've been playing lately. And this was on there and I had never heard of it. But it had a blonde, big boob bikini lady. And I thought, that looks interesting. And then like, oh, it looks like Vanillaware. Oh, it's a 2D action game. That's cool. Oh, it's only $10. Because yeah, this game is only $10. And it's freaking great. Like, the art is awesome. The music is great. The story is really solid. It's a 2D action game. I wouldn't call it a Metroidvania because you don't get abilities that allow you to go to, you know, new places on the map. It's more like a Castlevania 2. But it's got great music. It's got great art. I love the art. And it's also not too difficult. I have all the achievements, 1,000 out of 1,000. Man, I kind of want to just go straight to the end game and show you cool stuff. Screw it, I don't think it's a spoiler. But it seems like nobody hardly has played this. Otherwise, I think more people would be like, oh, this is a super cool, good game. But you have a rage meter, and you have a health meter up there in the top left corner. And the rage meter is what allows you to do all of these special attacks. Which the special attacks are kind of your primary means of attack. Because, you know, you can push the button, you have light and harder attacks. You have a jump button, and then you have all these special attacks. And you can also dodge. But really, when you're fighting, you're mostly just spamming these special moves. Because they do the most damage by far. It has multiple difficulty levels. But it's one of those that, like, if you started the first time through on hard mode, I think that you would get frustrated. But if you start on normal and you beat the game, then you can go on New Game Plus and play through on very hard or whatever, which is what I'm on right now. But it's really not hard, especially once you get all of the abilities. You just spam these abilities and you kill everything. This is an optional dungeon that's just a boss rush. And I don't think it's a spoiler. You're a spoiler. But these are like extra difficult versions of all of the bosses in the game. That I'm just gonna spam my super attacks. And make it look way easier than it actually is. There, he's dead. But doesn't she look great? It's definitely fun. It's fun enough that I actually was originally going to record it like 5 days ago. But like a fool, I deleted my endgame save, or I saved over it. And I was like, oh crap, now I have to play through it again. But I was so close to getting all the achievements that I just kept playing it. It takes like, I don't know, 6 or 7 hours the first time you play it. And then after that, You know, New Game Plus takes less. New Game Plus is like 2 hours to play through, really. But I've played through it. This is the 4th time, I think, and I'm on very hard mode now. As you can see, like, I've got in-game stuff, and even though it's very hard mode, it's not hard. It's super easy, actually. But so this game isn't necessarily very lewd, or like not as lewd as some of the games that I've covered, but you know, it's on Xbox, so we don't usually get nice booby games like this on Xbox. It's a solid, just 2D action game. It's not exactly super deep combat. It's not exactly trying platforming. It's just a very good 2D action game for $10. Listen to this music. Look at that crazy background. This game is awesome. It's only $10 and it's got reasonable achievements. It's got great art. It's got awesome music. It's got fun gameplay. It's got a hot bikini girl who just boobs are just hanging out. Seems like nobody's playing this, but I highly recommend that you do. Sword of the Vagrant is awesome. This was Otakunofuji playing Sword of the Vagrant. Please like and subscribe.